That is the main key to this vehicle. How much does it? What is up, fam? Hope this message finds you all well and in great spirits. Gotta talk about today this new official reveal of the Mustang GTD interior. Just want to have some initial reactions and talk about my positive, and yes, there's some negatives here. First, this is the Mustang GTD Carbon Edition. So you're gonna get, let's talk about the exterior first. I think the exterior is definitely a home run here. It looks great. You have the Carbon Edition with, of course, the carbon diffusers. You have the carbon hood, the carbon front splitter, the side skirts, all the carbon accents. This does not have carbon wheels. It has magnesium wheels in it. And what we did also get from Ford's press release, and I'll put the link in the description, you can read it fully, is that this is kind of like the high-end Carbon Series model. So this is going to be way over 325 grand, so probably closer to 400,000 for this kind of a spec. And truth be told, I did put my application in. Also, why I've been kind of liquidating all my vehicles to try to get this unicorn. Don't know if I can swing for this kind of thing. This is way above my league. I'll probably try to get the base version, a base $300,000 car. But it seems that this is the full-on high-end GTD. I want to get right into the interior and some of the critiques I have. Initial reaction. Now, granted, I have my own Mustang 24 Dark Horse, and I'm used to the interior. But for me, I was a bit underwhelmed, and I say this with all, honesty. I'm a, Ford Mustang apologist, all that good stuff. I wasn't a fan of one major thing, and that is the steering wheel. I think the steering wheel was a honest miss, in my opinion. I was hoping for more of a F1 inspired, maybe Ford GT supercar looking steering wheel with a more aggressive flat bottom, more aggression. It looks similar to a standard 2024 S650 Mustang steering wheel. Now I know it has a little bit more of the red color buttons for the modes and some better stitching, but I feel like that was a miss. Secondly, just right that grabs you before I go into the positives, the knob. I mean, I have that knob in this Explorer ST. I've had that knob in the multiple S550 GT500s we've had in Hulk and the giveaway ones. And it's not that the knob's not functional and easy. I was just hoping for this kind of vehicle to have something a little bit more substantial. Now, I don't know what that means. It could have been something, a traditional lever or something. I just felt like it was a missed opportunity. So those are my two kind of negatives on it. What I do love, I love the see-through rear window of the suspension. That is really cool. I'm a big fan of the fact that you can have all the digital screens with the Mustang GTD. Similar to the Dark Horse and the EcoBoost and the GT had different modes. This has the different modes. I love the button. Now, what's good about this does have something similar to the C8. There's a lift for the front end for the speed bumps and parking lots and parking garages that lifts the front end up quickly. It had the same dynamics as a Ford GT, where it quickly lowers to get into race mode. And of course, hopefully we get to test this out before if we get approved or not, I hope we do, to do all this. So these are the features. And just testing some of my Mustang contacts, a lot of them are kind of, they need to see more. And what we do know is there were 7,500 people who applied in that kind of month-and-a-half window to apply for the vehicle, besides the one that are already pre-approved, like Jay Leno and Drag Times and those guys. Not the small fries like, myself, but we'll see. let's see what happens. My point and my theory is in trying to get this vehicle is I want to try to get a piece of history. And what I mean by that is, and this is the gamble, right? This is the kind of risk you take, because you don't know if this car is really going to be or have the pedigree of a Ford GT supercar. Because most of the people that have that kind of mindset, and I put a video out saying that the Ford GT is better than the Porsche 911, and on Instagram it went viral. But that's kind of what this car is. It's to be a Porsche GT3 RS killer, Mercedes AMG killer. They're trying to do a sub 7-minute Nürburgring time, and I've heard rumors that they did do it. We don't know exactly how good it was. That's impressive. My main thing is I love the exterior. Interior was a little bit lukewarm for me. The seats, you know, I hope there's a different color. I actually like the Shelby 500 seats better. I hope there's some more palette choices. But for me, I feel like the GTD doesn't have a heritage or a pedigree yet. And I don't know how we're going to get that so quickly. So, you know, when you talk about names like Shelby or GT500 or GT350 or Boss, you know, there's a legacy there. And for this vehicle, I know Ford's trying to make new legacies with Dark Horse and now GTD and these names. But when you really think about the automotive history, when you talk about a Ford GT supercar, there was a legacy, you know, Le Mans and the different traditions and the different drivers and all that kind of good stuff. Ford versus Ferrari. Mustang GTD, and I applaud Ford, don't get me wrong. I'm glad this vehicle exists, especially in this world of EVs and EPA restrictions, where it's awesome to even have this car on the horizon. And even more amazing, the fact that hopefully maybe we can try to get one, which would be crazy. But I think there are some execution cues as a Mustang enthusiast, fanatic, whatever you want to call me, that I have more to be desired. And for that, you know, again, I just wish the steering was a little different. I wish it had different than a knob. I do love the exposed suspension. I do love all the features of the Mustang with the screens. I know a lot of people are still against the screens. I've lived with them for almost a year now. They're great, especially at night. You feel like Knight Rider. I love it. You can talk to Alexa. You can talk on Apple CarPlay to Siri or Google, Android, whatever the case may be. So there is, in my humble opinion, a great and robust amount of positives. But in terms of legacy, you know, we have to start a new one. This is going to be hopefully something that starts. But again, the dynamic is, is this the last one? You know, because of all the rules and regulations with ICE vehicles coming up or maybe loosening up, I don't know. I'm kind of going on a tangent here, and this is where I'm at. I hope you can comment below, let me know where you're at. But yeah, that's the reveal of the Carbon Series Mustang GTD. It looks phenomenal exterior-wise. It's going to be 800 plus horsepower. I'm hoping 850. 8-speed dual clutch. I believe that's the same 8-speed that's going to be in a Corvette ZR1. And of course, the 5.2 supercharged. Now, I don't know if that's a Whipple supercharger on top. I remember the former 2020 GT500, which is going to be in 6 months, 5 years ago. Crazy how time flies. I'm assuming with Whipple dominating everything, and the Whipple being in all the new Ford Performance product, this will probably be a 5.2 with a Whipple on top. If it's not, I think that's a missed opportunity. But I'd be very happy. 5.2 Whipple, 8-speed dual clutch. Now this is going to be the bottom line for this car to be an ultimate hit, because people like me who like to drag and roll race. I'm simple, all right? I don't do all the track stuff, but luckily my future spouse, Anastasia, does, because we're engaged right now. She does the track stuff. But for me, and I'm my experience, it's not a drag car. I'm assuming it's going to run maybe a low 10 to a high 9 because the DCTs are DCTs. But this is the kicker. This is going to make all the difference for people like myself who are into drag racing and roller racing, is the weight of the vehicle. That is the main key to this vehicle. How much does it weigh? And if it weighs close to 4,000 pounds, it's going to be a major miss. Now, I don't think it's going to weigh that much because there's so much carbon going on, the magnesium wheels. Now, the base model gets aluminum wheels, which, I mean, probably my spec would be, you know, Avalanche Gray or a all black, Black Mamba, you know, Infinity, and just do the base stuff. But we'll see. And I think for me, it's going to be the performance. I don't want to get tied up on the interior, like my interior disappointment, but I do want to say the performance and the fact that we have a crazy wide body supercar killer Mustang from Ford, not a one-off from you know, aftermarket manufacturer that you'll see 5 of ever. They're going to be making about 2,000 of these over the next 2 years, and if we can bring one to the channel, amazing. If not, still cool, it exists. I'm trying to bring it. I don't want to blow it up like I did my GT500. You know, the goal is to have fun with it. Ford wants people who do get it to enjoy the vehicle, and that's what my plan is. But anyways, let me know what you think. Comment below. Hope you guys like my new shirt I got at Ford Nationals, you know. Very festive. Anyways, comment below. I appreciate you guys who are coming in. We have some new followers, so I appreciate you guys. We're going to document the Mustang GTD journey. If we get approved or not, we're still going to talk about it, and we're still going to see what it does, and hopefully it gets that time at the Nürburgring and puts the world on notice. All right, you guys, please like and subscribe, because you know it never ends. Peace.
Drop the beat.